Try this again. Okay, there you go. They got some new buttons on here. I've been on a while. Zoom has updated a few things, so I'm trying to follow along. Jeez. All right, buddy. Yeah. Yes, it's not a illusion. It really is me. It's me. JLJ this morning. It's been so long. Oh yeah, the evening show. Okay, I'm doing my usual to get all the stuff up here. We have new Zoom events for this month. I have them listed underneath the video. We have that too going on, and I can be on for a few before I have my interview later. I've been super busy with interviews and family stuff and everything. So, and I've missed coming on to see you guys. Doing my usual. Let's see who shows up. Let's see who actually saw. I'm on a little earlier than I normally am. Hope everybody's doing okay. I will talk about a few things, a few housekeeping things, so to keep you guys abreast of what's going on. I'm looking down at the suggested, and there's a John Oates interview because John Oates and Daryl Hall broke up. Like it's so sad. I'm so sad they broke up. Actually, I'm really sad they broke up. I am just waking up. I got some laundry going. I got my coffee. Let's see. I mean, it's been so long since I've been on. People are like James Jr. who. So I want you guys to know that the Zooms are up. So we have 4 Zooms in June. I'll be putting up July soon too. I just released the flyers today. We have one on the 14th, one on the 15th, one on the 22nd, and one on the 28th. We have the mental health Zooms on the 14th. I always run those, no matter if it's one person or 10, I run those anyway. The 15th is our private soap. So I'm going back to a regular general soap Zoom. Let's see what happens. Last one was the first month where it was a bust. That's where we didn't have it. Then, because it's Pride Month, I'm doing on the 22nd a special state of the like basically queer characters on soaps that Saturday. So if anyone wants to join in that conversation, please sign up for that. We're going to talk about that exclusively, as that's it's that time of the year. And then we're doing a happy hour. We're going to end the month at the happy hour, the 28th. Those are always fun too. We have a great time on those. So last month I did a couple. Health was really good. The happy hour was really good. The soap, I only had like 4 people signed up, and I had to cancel. I hated having to cancel, but no one showed up for it. So hopefully, you guys will show up for this one as you usually do. We'll have a good time. There's a lot to talk about in these soaps these days. Also, my black background and my background is blurred because I'm still working on my whole room. There'll be a big reveal later. I'm working on some stuff, moving stuff around. I love my new desk by Tony Moore, who got it for me. I love my new desk. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm getting used to it. I'm trying things, and that's my phone. Okay, doing things. So we're trying stuff like here, doing that. I just been creating content, helping my mom out with some stuff too, that kind of thing, doing that. Um, Also, I want you to know we have these evening shows. These are something new because I sometimes I can't be on. And I created this JLJ this evening in JLJ After Dark. And so I have been releasing audio versions of these shows. I'm gonna release a couple of video ones too, but mostly audio. So if you want to listen to me, and they're released at night. So if you want to listen to me at nighttime, I've been posting them everywhere. Go to your favorite podcast station, put it on while you're laying down, while you're on the couch, or while you're in bed going to sleep, and listen to my voice. I talk to you about some kind of subject that relates to nighttime. And sometimes I just give my thoughts. So JLJ this morning and JLJ After Dark, check those. It's something new. I'm trying. It's a little experiment. I'm trying it. If it so far it's not working, nobody's seen anything. But it's I just started it. But please listen to it. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna give it maybe a month or so and see if anybody's listening or trying it. It may not work, but I'm trying it for a little bit for content at night. And sometimes I can't film, so I just I put it out on video. A lot of fun audio. A lot of people like my voice, so I just put it out for my voice. So I've been promoting them. I'll continue promoting them. Check them out. New episodes coming. So check those out also. Um, Also, our soap block will be back on Sunday. We'll be here on Sunday. Plus, we're doing our Emmys special, our Emmy winner special, with Walker Ragsdale, of course, your favorite, Jerry Waggett, and Candace Mack. And we will be talking about the winners and what we think and who won, as we do every year, who predicted correctly. So it'll be very interesting. And I know I have to lead this into my whole Emmys debacle thing I'm going with. For all transparency, I actually received an email from them. So we are talking, being the Emmy PR people. I'll make it clear, it's the Emmys PR, not the actual daytime Emmys. It's Emmys PR. They're kind of two separate things. So I'm with the Emmys PR, talking with them. So thanks everybody for almost everybody for your support. 98% of you are very supportive. Couple 2% weren't. But all of my colleagues, that's who were all, I mean, my fellow hosts from other places, they were very, very supportive to me, and offered some stuff and have been on my side. And it just that's our daytime community. Most of us in this daytime community, we're all friends. Not everybody, but most of us are friends. And most of us, hi Black Love, most of us are friends, and we do look out for each other. And so it was nice to see my fellow colleagues come out for me, and in support, and I was privately and publicly, and so it's been wonderful. We're having some discussions, but for full transparency, I am talking with the Emmys PR again. So stay tuned. We'll see what happens this weekend. You don't know. I don't have any answers yet as of today, as of this morning. But we're working on something. So that's just I'm all about dialogue. I'm all about dialogue, and I do call things out on occasion, and sometimes it leads to something really good. I know exactly. The time just last. I'm thinking it's a glitch of sorts. Someone said you think it's a conspiracy. I never said that in my video. I think it's a major glitch 2 years in a row, because last year when I brought it to their attention, they changed it. I was invited, it was too late, but they changed it. So I don't know. They all know me. Everybody knows me there, and I guess I'm every voter and everything. So everybody knows me there. So I think it's a glitch of sorts, but it just hurts when all of your friends, I mean, all you guys are nominated. You guys are all who go together. You all get approved except for me. That just seems really weird. And so that was my point of my video. Just let you guys know what's going on. Everybody's like, "Why aren't you there? Why aren't you going? Why aren't you there?" So it was very hurtful, and I was just like, okay. But like I said, now we're talking. We're talking, but one of the things that I've learned, especially during this time period, when something goes down and you speak out on it, and you speak out on it plainly, it's funny who you find out who your real supporters are. And there are some people who just that don't surprise me, that said things to me and I didn't was surprised. But a couple people that did surprise me and said stuff to me that was very negative, and I saw that they view me a certain way apparently, and I didn't know that. And so, but I do know when you are an activist of sorts, and when you do speak out, or an advocate, you speak out, that triggers a lot of people in many different ways. That some people don't like people who stir up anything. Some people like just toe the line. Everybody has their own, you guys know this at home. Everybody has their own way of doing stuff. And so if you say anything that seems disruptive, you can be called aggressive and catty and all these different things. Where sometimes you really are just trying to have a conversation and bring it to the attention, to the forefront. And you know me, I'm always talking about different subjects. Always. But I'm going to continue to love this genre. I feel like I'm a big cheerleader of this genre. I've always, I've always, it's been, I mean, I love the soaps. I love daytime. I love the soaps. I feel like I've always shown that. I thought, I guess to some people I haven't shown that or whatever. So it's very interesting to find out who your friends are, who they are. But most of you, like I said, 98% of you have been really wonderful and have been supportive. So, but who knows? It ain't over till it's over, right? And so we still got a couple of days. Like I'd say I'm in talks. So we'll see what happens. But I will continue, because you guys are my lotties. I will continue to keep you in the loop on what's going on, of course, because like I said, I want to be very transparent. So, but thanks to over 1,000 people who actually watched my video, and to all the 100 people who totally listened to it. So, yeah, so thank you. And I've also learned, hi Mikab, I also have learned that people who are negative towards me and who are smart ass towards myself, I'm just not giving them. I'm not going to give them any more attention, unless it's something funny. Every once in a while, somebody says something that's kind of smart ass, that's funny. I'll laugh. I'm old school. I give props to anybody who can say something that makes me laugh. And some people say something that makes me laugh sometimes, and that's. I mean, I give props to that. But I've just decided I don't care who you are. I'm tired of people just talking to me how they feel like they want to talk to me. Like, then why do you follow me, or why are you on my channel, or why are you trying? You know, I'm like, I'm done with that. Why would you follow somebody who thinks a certain way about you that's mostly negative, or someone who just wants to needle at you all the time to get your attention? I'm like, I don't need you. I mean, just be nice to me, and I'll be nice to you, and like, so you have to agree on everything, but like, just let's be nice to each other. I mean, I don't need any other crap. I'm just tired of all that, man. I'm getting too old for it. And because I'm not online all the time anymore, it actually has been feeling good. I don't know. You guys in the chat, I don't know how much time you guys spend online. You guys spend a lot of time, a little, somewhat. I've reduced my online time by so much. Just got partly because I've just been busy doing other stuff. But I'm just like, it's been wonderful. It's just online is it really is a whole other world. And I was on X yesterday, just scrolling through. So you know what? I like once a month, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go on there. I just want to scroll through and see if I saw it. And it's just, you guys, I mean, who's on X in the chat? Who's on X? And if you are, then you know what I'm talking about. It is just negative, 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 negative. I mean, there's nothing positive on there. There is nothing positive. I'm like, wow. I'm like, and certain fandoms and so it's just not, I mean, it's nothing. I'm like, wow. It is. I'm like, how do we get? I don't know. I remember a time when we go on there, you love something, everybody was talking about it. We're like, oh, I love it too. Oh my God, it was so great. Now it's just like you go on there and it's like, I can't believe they said this. I can't believe they said that. How about this? And like, and again, I'm for free speech, obviously. And I'm like, you know, if I have something bad to say, I'll say it. But I'm like, I'm trying to find a balance. And they're driving people off the platform. They're attacking Charles Measure the other day from GH and attacking Carolyn Hennessy. And I like, and Nestle, I always have that. Nestle Grant don't care. They've been attacking her for years. Attacking my friends, friends that are on there, I think attacking them. Like, people are doing episode counts. That's the hot thing right now, apparently. I mean, they've been done before, but like all of a sudden now it's like in May, so and so is on 5. Like, people are really doing these episode counts. And I'm just laughing because several years ago I made one comment on when it was Twitter. Is Carly in every episode? And I got so crucified for saying that. It's like 2 years ago. Crucified. I stood my ground or anything, but people were just like, Jane, that's a you just blah blah blah. You hate on. No, I don't hate Laura Wright. I love her. I have nothing. And people are like, oh my God. Now they hate Carly. They don't want Carly on the screen. She's on more than twice a week. They're like, oh my God. She's like, ah. It's hilarious on some level and scary. I'm like, but 2 years ago, you guys were attacking me. Now, if I make that tweet today, I'd be celebrating. Duan, I finally got back on and over on X Twitter, but I'm scared to. Duan, don't do it. I'm all, don't do it. It is scary. It is scary over there. You see, Meek, you're smart. Black, I know you're on Instagram like I am, which is not as bad because the platform's set up differently than it is on Twitter or on Facebook. And I don't go on Reddit. People tell me how Reddit just is it's horseshit over there. I haven't gone there in years. I'm like, no, thank you. Like, no thanks, I'm good. Like, you guys are like smart. I'm like, this shit is too much. These people are just like, I mean, seriously, I'm like this, and you know, some folks are funny. So what I do is, I was going through. I have a lot of accounts. Because I love Prince. I love music. Period. My music accounts have all been fun. So I've been like reposting those and looking at those. My garden accounts, I'm a gardener. Those have been fun. I've been trying to repost those and stuff. But the soaps, Star Wars, other other stuff that I do, I don't. Nope. I don't get involved. I don't get involved at all. Not anymore. I'm like, nope. I'm good. I see what I say on my shows here. That I put out. You can comment on my channel. That's all I do here. But no, I don't. Nope. I get invited to. I get invited to spaces. Nah, I'm good. I went on one space recently, like a month ago. That's what's recently for me. Why I sat and listened. I had it on the background, listened for an hour. Oh my God. I was laughing though, because some of the way they say stuff, I was busting up. Some of the people in that who were leading it had me chuckling to death. But seriously, they are just like hating on these soaps. And I'm like, okay, that's just not my spirit. I just don't. I do a show once a week. We tell how we feel about it. I'm usually done. That's it. I go about my business. But these folks are talking about it every day, all the time. I'm like, oh my God. And some of them are my buddies. As I said, sometimes there's one chick, I don't want to call her out, but she is hilarious. The way she says stuff, I can listen to her talk all day long. Because I'm like, I want to put her on a comedy or something. She is effing hilarious. It's all negative stuff. But but the way she says it, I'm like, I can listen to her all day long. All day long. She's hilarious. I just spoke with a coworker who was saying something affecting her teenager's mental health is insane. Well, that's my niece. What's about her kids, my grandnieces, they can't be on social media. She said until they're way older. They're trying to navigate. The kids are now school age. They're trying to navigate that whole thing. I'm like, I didn't have that with my kid. We didn't have social media when my kids were kids. So thank God. Well, I was the last generation that didn't have that. So I feel bad for you guys or anybody who has kids because because the adults can't handle it. What are these kids doing? I mean, it is brutal out there. People will attack you. They will screenshot you. They will block you and then still attack you. They'll have second and third accounts and then act like, well, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I have a second account. I can have a second account, which you can, right? I mean, you can, but you're still following that second account and you're taking your stuff and putting it on your account and you're still talking about it. It's like everything's for clicks. I don't believe everybody's upset about everything. I think a lot of people just don't be left out. All that faux outrage. It is crazy talk, kids. It's crazy talk. So I'm just like, all right, kids, I'm just gonna sit here and just let it all flow and whatever, and just kind of watch them. It's crazy. I'm just like, it is just, I just unfollowed somebody and friended somebody on Instagram. Yeah, because they treated me like they talked to me like dirt. And I'm like, you said what you said, and I'm like, so why would I follow you anymore? I thought you were a fan or whatever. So why would I follow somebody who thinks so negatively about me? I don't follow you anymore. I'm not gonna just sit there and just take it and go, oh, it's fine, just keep following each other. That's my personal account. So I can do whatever I want my personal account. Professional account, fine, follow me, do whatever you want. But personal account, I don't have to follow you. I'm like, please. And so what are you gonna say? I mean, I can do what I want. So that's the we have to we're trying to work and it's also Men's Mental Health Month this month in June. Men's Mental Health Month. So we keep that in mind too. But it's doggy dog world out there, kids. And I'm wearing milk bone underwear. No, that's an old Rodney Dangerfield saying. But yeah, it's hi Cookie. I haven't seen you in a long time, Cookie. How are you? I know. And you know what, Cookie, last night, after I watched the soaps, I'm caught up on all the soaps. After I watched soaps, I turned off my TV, Cookie. I didn't have TV on all last night. From like 6 o'clock on, I didn't have TV on. I had it off. I was reading, I was doing other stuff, talking to my brother. I actually did. I was not on social media. I was actually off. I took it off. I was reading a book. Right? And it felt good. It was quiet. I had a candle going. I was under the covers of my bed. It felt good, Cookie. It did. It felt amazing. So that's what I did. So, I mean, you need it sometimes. My power goes out every once in a while because they're doing all this construction in Los Angeles. We're in LA, there's construction everywhere. They'll trip the grid. There'll be no power for a couple hours. I'm fine with it. I'm like, sometimes I'm like, great, I'll take that. Because we do. I agree with you completely. Okay. But also, I think I do believe in social justice. I do believe in, asking for change. And social media is one way of doing that. But we really do got to come together. And I think, and make a big gesture too. So like if all the Black folks stopped watching soaps for a week or two, we all came together and did that, that would say something. If all the gay folks came together and said, I'm not watching soaps for a month, that would, I feel like social media can be something of change and we come together. It's not, it's just an open air bitching session. That's all it is. I don't know. You guys tell me different if it is or not. But I feel like, yeah, social media can affect some change. It can if used a certain way. But just I don't think it is. I think we just go on there and bitch, verbal diarrhea. We just say what you want to say, everything on there, and that's all of us. We just do it, and then nothing changes. And I'm telling you, the shows don't care. The shows don't care what you think. They want dissension. They want everybody to talk about it. They people are talking about the show. As Max said, like any publicity is good publicity. That's all they care about. If no one's talking about the show, that's when they get worried. But it's funny, we had several tragedies happen, with Johnny Wachter and Mamie Loveright, and and social media was good for that, spread the word and all the things like that, what's going on. But if we want to put our money where our mouth is and our typing is, right, Cookie, we need to say, okay, if all soap fans, no matter what race, creed, color you or whatever you are, said, I'm tired of the way General Hospital is, I want difference. Stop, like really, everybody pull and stop watching for like a month or so. Those ratings would go down so heavily, and they saw no, and yet not talk about it on social media. I tell you, a change or something would happen. After something would happen. And see, Duan, and that's what I do. If I don't like a show, I stop watching it. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I told you, Meek. I called it already. The gates. I'm scared shitless for the gates. Scared shitless because everybody is so has their it's a heightened thing. They want the gates to be everything, and it's not going to be. It's just not going to be everything. It's not. And I'm excited for it because it's a new soap opera, but I'm also scared for it. And I already saw the racist people out there. Half the racists are like, it's a black only show. It's not a black only show. They never said black only. They said leading with a black family. That's something that's different, that's not been done on regular soap operas. I had to talk with somebody who was like, well, what if we did an all Irish family? I go, that was done already. That was Ryan's Hope. They've had Italian families. They've had ethnic families back in the day. Because those white ethnic families were better than having black people on. I know the history of soaps. So I'm like, I'm not dumb. So I'm like, that's what it is. I'm like, so the gates, everybody's pouring into who should be on it and what's going on. I'm scared to death. If that show ain't good the first week, people are going to turn on it. They're going to turn on it. They're going to say, why do we wait for this? What's going on? I can already tell you, people are going to turn on it. It's not, I said that first episode better be good. Because it's like a book. That first couple of sentences, you got to grab the viewers in. And you guys out there watch TV. There have been shows that had great first episodes, and you're sucked in, and you're ready to go. They better. I know everybody's comparing it to Empire, but see, I'm thinking this is different because Empire, it's a different pacing. It's back then it was 22 episodes a season. It's prime time. This is daytime. It's a whole different setup. You have to even prepare a soap. It's a whole different setup, different pacing, different writing, everything. So at least with daytime, you can correct something and stuff. You can change storyline. We're on a 12 to 22 episode show. it's very rigid. It's a little more rigid. You can't really do too much. But I understand what you were saying. What if it starts out good and peters out? There's that too. That's a legitimate concern. Some of the soaps came out of the gate great, and I mean, Santa Barbara was great when it first came out, and then they kind of petered out. Same with Passion. Same with Sunset Beach. I like the beginnings, and then they kind of petered out. I mean, that can happen. That's very true. But my thing is, I'm like, everybody's. I don't know. I'm looking forward to it because it's a new soap opera. We'll see who's on it. And I said it shouldn't just all be stars. Soaps are all about also discovering newer talent. So hopefully I'll find some newer talent and like mix them in. Hopefully everybody can act. That's another thing too. Because I don't know who the cast person is. They have a lot ahead of them. Hi Samantha. They have a lot ahead of them. And they have a daunting task, but they know this. Michelle Fauci knows this. She's worked on soaps for years. They know this. And hopefully she's assembling a team that can rise to the challenge. It can happen. Let's DM me, Jacarius. We'll talk about it. And it's one of those. Yeah. I'm telling you, the soap fans don't play. They're not playing right now. They're just like, if you go by online, the soap fans hate all the soaps right now, and the Gates is going to be the savior. So I'm scared. I'm scared for it. I don't know. It was good, but like I said, Michelle Valjean is a seasoned professional in the soap world. So Procter and Gamble knows soaps also. They were part of the soap world back in the day. So I'm very curious. Can you tell me could you tell me the difference between Melrose Place and then a daytime soap opera? They're like General Hospital, because all I see is soap units of both. Again, difference is pace. Different. Well, there's a lot of differences. Obviously, the way it's filmed. I know that's about that. I mean, the way it's filmed obviously is different. But pacing. You get so many episodes in prime time or streaming that you have to move the story along faster. You have to keep it going. You have to get the story faster. Sometimes you can't go in depth like you'd want to. Melrose Place gets to do more things General Hospital does. Gets to do more things General Hospital does. Because it's prime time. They get away with more stuff than on daytime. For some reason, daytime, because it's broadcasted to homes during the day, they feel like kids could watch by accident or on purpose or whatever. And I was a kid watching it, obviously. So there's certain things they don't want to present or do for fear of, hurting kids, in quotes. So in prime time, they get more stuff. But in terms of soap, you're right. They're both soap operas. But it's the same thing. Station 19 is a soap opera. Grey's Anatomy is a soap opera. I mean, almost everything is a soap opera. Was it my Star Wars Andor show is a soap opera? That's the thing. They just don't call them soap operas. Every Tyler Perry get together, that's a soap opera. I mean, you're right. They're all the same in terms of soapiness and kind of a little bit of presentation, but they're all they're slightly different in terms of presentation and what they get away with. Primetime and streaming get away with a lot more than daytime. A lot more. And what kills me is they had a shootout on GH for like fucking 2 minutes, and they're okay with that, showing guns going off and somebody getting killed, but they're afraid of gay storylines or black storylines or whatever. They're afraid to showcase that. It's just weird to me. I don't know what that means. So, but yeah, do you want to what you're saying? I agree with in general. Yes, they're all soap operas, but daytime soap operas are treated less than. Hi, Danny. You have 10 subscribers. Very good. You have 10 subscribers. Very good. You gotta start somewhere, Danny. You just start somewhere and you'll grow. I'm celebrating 9 years today of my show, the SOS show with James Lott Jr. I started on radio from scratch, got listeners. Then went out to podcasting with another company. Then did it on my own, and it's one of the most successful shows of all time. And I'm very just you got to start somewhere. Same thing with these shows. I started doing it in the mornings, and you start getting more people. I've been 12 years on JLJ Media. The first like 7, I didn't even do anything on here. I didn't know what I was doing. That's not it's not 7. That's like too long. The first like 3 or 4 years, Hi Beauty for Ashes. I didn't know what was going on and everything. Quick question, James. ABC canceled Station 19, CBS canceled NCIS Hawaii. I know some of it has probably to do with budget cuts, but you think it's to the same sex coupling. I don't watch those shows, so I can't answer. I didn't know someone told me that NCIS Hawaii had a same sex of female. I didn't know that. I don't watch those shows. Um I wish I could really give you inside information. I don't know. Don't know. Was Station 19 on for a while though? Was it like 6, 7 seasons? I don't know. I don't know. But I mean, tell me. I don't know. I don't know. Tell you the truth. I don't watch any of those shows. I don't know. I don't know what they do. I don't know what I couldn't tell you. I don't know what the landscape is for prime time in terms of when it comes to LGBTQIA plus. Because I know that there's several shows that have that. Like 911 has it as a couple or something. Be on there, 7 seasons. So I don't know. They're expensive to film. So I mean, so budget cuts, that's part of it. They are expensive. It's like salaries go up, location shoots. I know NCIS Hawaii was filmed in Hawaii, so they get some things. It's getting expensive here to film in California. People are filming elsewhere. They're leaving California and filming elsewhere, which is not helping us in California, but they're going elsewhere. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. I have no idea. I don't know. I mean, it could look that way. It could not be, and you could not be wrong completely. People like to believe that there's, the LGBT. I mean, in America, we're in a volatile situation. They're banning books. They're trying to, stop certain movies. There's a lot of things happening in America when it comes to gay and lesbian plus stuff. So, I mean, I wouldn't be that surprised, but unfortunately, I don't have any answers on those. I don't really know. I don't know what the landscape is. I don't know what they do over there. I have no idea. I just know Grey's Anatomy's still on. It's been on. Has that been on for 8,000 years? Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I mean, they get expensive. These shows are expensive to do. I mean, blow up scenes and all kind of stuff. They do get expensive. That's why I tell people with General Hospital, especially, Frank stays under budget. That's the reason why the show's still on. Because it's not because of fan bases or anything. The ratings can go up and down they want, but he keeps under budget. So he keeps it under budget enough that it's still on. And again, we got, ring around the head writers. I'm like, what's going on here? I'm curious to what the storyline is going to be. I mean, I don't know what's the story. I have no idea what the storyline is going to be for them. I have no idea. Because I had heard stuff when Chris and Dan were in charge, but then they got let go as head writers. Bring in Patrick Mulcahy and Elizabeth Court. Then they drop him, not just her. I'm like, I don't even know I'm just watching to see what I don't know. I can't predict nothing on that show. I cannot predict anything. I'm just like watching it and saying, okay, let's see what happens. You know what I mean? Your guess is good. Your guess is as good as mine. But I know a lot of times it is budgeting. It's salaries and sets. Those are like the two biggest things. So I don't know. But does race and sexual orientation play in there? Maybe in some cases. I don't rule anything out. Trust me, it's Hollywood. We're not post-racial and we're not post-sexual or whatever. It's like it's I would not be surprised. Surprised at all. And that's what I call out all the time. Yeah, here's the thing. Being a writer is fun. Creating stuff and having fun doing it. It's the pressures of being a producer, an actor, and going out there and putting it out there. That and being executive, that's the scary part. Because you're right, you're thinking this is good. No one goes in there thinking it's going to be bad. No one's thinking whatever. They're writing. They're having a good time. They're writing stuff up. They're having fun. They're creating. But if it's not well received, that's where it starts. And sometimes it's not the writer, folks. It's the executives. They have says and things. They're the ones saying, do this, do that. Sometimes it's outside influences. What's interesting is that they canceled NCIS Los Angeles and started NCIS Down Under. Now they canceled NCIS Hawaii and NCIS Origins. I don't keep all this. I've never seen. Nope, it's a lie. I've seen one episode. No, so I used to watch the original NCIS way back in the day, but I've never watched an NCIS spinoff ever. I've never seen an episode ever. I've seen clips here and there, but I've never, ever, ever watched an episode. Never. So I couldn't even tell you. I know they had that many. Because NCIS Los Angeles was one with LL Cool J, right? It was LL Cool J. It was him. I've never watched any of those. I don't know nothing. It's like I'm getting confused with CSI. I don't want CSI either. I want those procedurals. So I can't tell. I don't know which ones are hits or not hits. I mean, that does your whole paragraph to me is confusing. I was like, what? And there's inside in LA, and who knows? I have no idea. I'm assuming it's the cast, it's less money to pay them. I'm assuming where they're filming, it's less. So I'm telling you, a lot of them are leaving the States. They're filming, it's cheaper to film in Canada, cheaper to film in Australia, cheaper to film in other places, Samantha. So they're going to other places. Well, like I said, a lot of people, the tax rates, why they film in Atlanta, why they film in Wyoming. I mean, people are they're leaving certain places. They're not doing it in New York. They're not doing it in LA. They're finding places that they can make look like that. Pittsburgh, my old home, Pittsburgh. There's been a lot of filming there because they have mountains, they have rivers, so you have water. They have a downtown area. They have forest-looking areas. It can double as a lot of different cities, and it's cheaper to film there. So a lot of stuff you're right is budgeting. But it's usually I always say it's the stars and the sets. Those are the two things you got to look at. What are they paying the stars per episode? So I have watched a few episodes of 911 with my mother because she loves that show. I don't see chemistry between Angela Bassett and Peter Krause. Two actors I love. I don't see chemistry between them, but that's cool. They're together, I guess. I mean, they're two stars together. I watched a few, and they were okay. It's not, and like I said, nothing I watch on my own, but they're fine. But I said full disclosure, I've never been a procedurals person, so I don't really watch that stuff. I get it. There's a soapy storyline that goes through the season. And then you have the big events every episode. Being fired, the fire, and the police. It's a smart show, I guess. Yeah, Jawan, you're like me because Angela Bassett. I did tune in once with my mother. I was like, I want to see Angela Bassett. What they're doing with her? Because Angela Bassett's one of those actresses. They don't know what to do with her. She's a great actress. Looks great. I've met her. She's super nice. They don't know what to do with her. She can't play Tina Turner forever. She's got to do other stuff. And she got just bounces around. So I'm glad she got a gig. That she's got a regular gig. And I think she's one of the executive producers or whatever. She's working it out. So good for her. I support Black people, so I support her. You're working it out, but I don't. All right, 911 lows. I don't watch that stuff. My mother loves that show, so I've seen a few. But being over there with her, I would fall in to see a couple with her, and I watched it, whatever, and they're fine. Yeah, not my cup of tea. She watches that. She watches The Rookie. I watched a few of those. Again, not my cup of tea. It's like your mom obsessed with this show right now. Yeah. Do you like Angela Bassett's character with Peter Rush's character? Do you see chemistry? I see Jennifer Love Hewitt's on there. Go on, girl. She bouncing back. And she went an Asian guy. I'm like, and he's kind of hot. I was like, okay, Asian guy, he's kind of hot. I give it to him. I was like, okay. They're doing a little Shonda Land stuff, a little Shonda Rhimes, little multiracial shit. They're doing all that stuff on him. Okay. Work it out, work it out, work it out, work it out. And they go, see, I just don't see it. I want to see it. They're good actors, Cookie. They're good actors. I don't know who else watches 911 on here. They're two great actors. I love 6 Feet Under. I loved Parent. Like, Peter Krause is the bomb. Angela Bassett, of course, is the queen. But I'm like, I just don't see the chemistry between the two of them. It's like they're just there together. I saw the episodes. I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, okay. I accept it because that's what it is. So I'm glad I'm not alone. I just didn't see the chemistry. I was like, okay, you know, that's fine. Oh, I'm not Cookie Girl. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like on my own, I'm not gonna DVR it and watch it on my own. It didn't hook me. But if I'm with my mother and it's on and we're sitting there talking, then I'll probably watch it with her. That's the only times I'll see it. I'm not gonna lie to you, girl. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm never gonna tune into it. Um, but I'm good for them. Like I said, again, good for them, good for her. Again, they didn't know what to do with her. So I can live with that. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, girl. I'm always transparent, girl. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna watch that. But I'm happy for her. No, I'm happy for her. Good for her. I support Black people working. Yeah, I do. Especially our queens. They got me working. They got things to do. She got kids. They got things to do. They're probably grown now. But yes, I support Black folks working. JLJ this morning live. It's me. It is me. Hi everybody. I'm back. It's been weeks since I've been on live. Thank you. I have been releasing episodes at night of JLJ this evening and JLJ After Dark. They're audio only. I'm doing a little experiment. So they're not video, but they're audio. And I release them at nighttime on subjects I do at night stuff or my random thoughts. You guys should check those out. If you subscribe to podcasts or Spotify or iHeartRadio or Apple, check them out. JLJ this evening, JLJ After Dark. I'm trying them for about a month. We'll see if anybody listens or anything. It's my voice at night. You get to listen to me as you go to sleep. So check those out. They're out now, and check those out. All kinds of fun episodes on really good topics. And so I'm just trying to look because I can't always be on. I've been so busy. I've been in court. I've been doing all kind of stuff. You have no idea. My life is just all over the place right now. So I've been doing that. So I try to give you a little more content to while I'm away. But I'm trying to inch my way back to doing these morning shows. That's what I'm trying. I'm trying to do these morning shows. I'm trying to do these morning shows. So because I miss coming on with you guys, having my coffee, talking about the events of the day and stuff. And so those who didn't hear earlier, the Zooms for June are up. There's 4 Zooms this month. Mental health Zoom, private soap Zoom, happy hour, and I'm doing a special state of the LGBTQIA plus characters on soaps. So 4 Zooms are underneath the video here. You can look over there and see them. And the 4 ways, of course, to pay: Venmo, PayPal, Zelle, and Cash App. They are there. There are a lot. If you've never been, there are a lot. We have a good time, and everybody gets a chance to talk if they want to talk. You can just listen if you want to listen. You don't have to have your camera on. There are some folks who come on, they never have the camera on. There are folks I never see what they look like, but they come for the discussions. Some of them just like to listen. It's a lot of fun. We give away prizes and gifts sometimes. Special guests come through. So I'm getting back to the swing of that. So those are out for June. I'm working on July right now. Those are out. Also, the Daytime Emmys special that I'm doing with Walker, which is you guys' favorite, Walker, Candy Poo, and Jerry Waggett will be on Sunday. So the soap block, because I'm not doing the Emmys, the soap block will be on Sunday. We'll be back. And then right after that, at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, will be our Emmys special we do every year. So now we're doing that. What else I need to tell you guys? Yeah. And I said again, my background is blurred because I'm working on my room and I'm changing things around. I have my new desk that Tony Moore got me, my chocolate twin. The reveal will be sometime soon once I get that all taken care of. So we're doing that. But yes, so just check. So there's also things, some lot of things to check out. Lots of interviews out today. I did a When Calls a Heart interview. Donald Peebles Jr. and I did a video interview on soaps and Black folks in soaps. That's out today also, audio and video. So checking that out. And also it's my 9-year anniversary with the SOS show with James LGBTQIA. So I am, even though I'm not here, I am pushing content out to you guys as much as I can. I'm trying to create and push content out there so you guys have stuff to see. And my friends. So thanks to all my co-hosts and friends. And for the Star Wars world, I put out there already. We're premiering next Wednesday, not tonight, but next Wednesday. Thank you, Cookie. That's your first time giving. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. I totally appreciate that. Yay. Everybody thank Cookie. So I remember you from before. You came on once before a long time ago. We are doing the Star Wars Acolyte After Show next Wednesday. We'll be covering all 3 episodes. Okay. Hello, James. You sold the mobile home. Okay, you're going to. Yeah, you are going to. You got that's so fast, Paul. You'll never say to me ever again, "I'm Paul Freed from Pennsylvania." You won't say that anymore. I'm used to you saying that. Well, congratulations. You're going to South Carolina. That's where Tony Moore is from. That's where my late stepfather Moses is from. They're from Rock Hill, South Carolina. Both of them, Tony and my stepdad, who passed last year. Beauty for Ashes. Yes, the Asian guy from Sons of Anarchy. Yes, I remember him too from that Beauty for Ashes. I used to watch that show. I kind of like Angela Peter. My buddy. They just like more like buddies to me. I mean, again, I have no connection to 911. I'm just saying, it's just kind of like I just didn't see chemistry. That's all. Didn't see it, but I'm not, the show's a hit. So what does James Jr. know? They're doing what they're doing over there. That's right. So yeah, you head on down. Big life changes. I love it. I love life changes. But yes, if you want to give any super chats, they're very welcome. We're just starting out this month because I haven't really been on here. I'm trying to get on here. Or any donations you want to give, James Jr., you can. There's several things I need to get that I haven't gotten yet. I'm trying to work on. I'm trying to work on what I want for lunch today. I have no food in my refrigerator. I'm like, I have a refrigerator full of condiments. I'm trying to figure out so I can go grocery shopping. What do I want for food? What's going on? You're done with PA. I know. Done with PA. I know. I left when I left in 2019 is when I left. And I was like, when I packed it, I packed up the last of what I had. I gave the rest to 1-800-JUNK. They took it, and I remember looking at my house going, I sold my house, and I was 50 years old, Paul. I had turned 50, and I was like, it's my 50th birthday. I sold my favorite house in Troy Hill, overlooking all of downtown Pittsburgh. And I was like, okay. And I kind of cried a little bit, and I locked the door. And I got in the car and drove off. And that was literally 5 years ago last month. And I had that house for since 2005, I think. I got that house. So I had almost 20 years. Yeah, I almost 20 years. I had it like 14 years. Then I had another house that we sold during the pandemic. I went and saw it. No, I didn't go back there. Geez, I didn't go during the pandemic. And I had that house for like 11 years. And I sold that on through here. And I said goodbye to it from afar. But I left Pittsburgh in 2019. That was it. So that's it, kids. I know. It was like, I like there you go. But my life's in LA. And I love it. And I love LA. And we have our issues, but right now we're in June gloom. It's very overcast. But then it's like 9 degrees at night. That's fine. I'll take it. This is your last time moving. There you go. Sometimes I moved a lot of times. Sometimes you move a lot, right, folks? You move a lot, and then you find a place you go, okay, I'm here. You move wherever your body tells you to move, right? That's what I did. So I totally get it. I get it. Thank you, 18 people were watching, 17 people were watching. I can't believe that I've been on for almost an hour. Wow. You see, I forgot how fast this goes. I have to get off like at least no later than 10:30 because I have an interview at 11. I'm hosting. Hi, Sherry. Sherry, it's been so long since I've been on. I don't know if anybody's getting notifications or not. I have no idea. No idea. I'm gonna try to come on more regularly. I'm trying to get back to this. I love this is my morning. I like to come on and talk to you guys, and then I start that do the rest of my day. But it's been I don't be on it's just been yeah, it's a long time. I know it's a long time. I know. I bought that house in Pittsburgh. I don't mind saying it now because it doesn't matter. I don't have it anymore. I bought that house in Pittsburgh, Paul, for $20,000. No kids, you didn't hear me wrong. It was $20,000. It was a 3-story with a basement, A-frame row house with a backyard. Can you believe that? In Troy Hill, on the north side of Pittsburgh, up the hill above the Penn Brewery. It needed some work, so I had a guy come in. I needed a new roof. That was about $10,000. And then we had to do some repairs in the house, which I did some of those repairs myself. So I did some repairs myself over the years, but I put down my own floor. I stayed in my own cabinets, my kitchen. But what they did is they did carpeting. I had a room where it was so weird, you guys. There was one entrance to a bedroom, but to get to the other bedroom, we had to go through that bedroom to get to the other bedroom. I'm like, well, I don't want that. So I created a wall and opened up another entrance. I was like, I want separate bedrooms, separate entrances. So that cost like $5,000. So I put in like $15,000 plus others over the years, but it was a steal. So I got it for $20,000, and and I sold it. Like I say, how much I sold it for, but I sold it for a lot. I sold it at the right time. I sold it for a lot. Now here's the thing. I was being bi-coastal. Oh, so I came to LA in 2009 in January. I was living in San Francisco. I left San Francisco. I lived. I was living with roommates. Moved back home to LA. Took over this house, and then but I still had the house in Pittsburgh. So I was going back and forth. I was working there. I was working here. Also, I had family in New York and stuff. So I would go to New York, do stuff there, be here. My family basically died off in New York. Most of them did. So I was like, well, I'm mostly here, and then I decided to stay here. And then I was also working in Kansas City, so I was living there a little bit for off and on for a few years. I was going there. I had a gig there. It's organizing gigs. I would do a gig there. I was doing that half part of the year. I was going there all the time. So yeah, I was always around. I've had a very interesting life, so I've been around. But I'm back in LA. Back in LA since 2009. So 15 years. So I saw my hair. It's a mess right now. I got that ponytail. My hair is so long, Sean, but thank you. I will take that. It's long. I haven't done anything to it. I gotta do something with it. Well, originally I was gonna do something with it for the Emmys. I already had a hairstyle, I was gonna get it done by an Emmy nominated hairstylist. But I was denied, so I'm not gonna see Emmy. So now I just canceled the hair appointment. I don't need it at this point. But if something does happen between now and Friday, who knows? I'll just wear a hat. I'm just kidding. I wear a hat. Yes. Oh, Paul, I guess Paul, you didn't hear. No, I'm not. As of right now, no, I'm not. I've been denied. I have a video on here that's over almost 2 million, almost 2,000 views about the situation. I tell the situation what happened to me, but I was denied, and with no explanation. So, but I'm in talks with them right now. That's all I can say at the moment. But as of right now, no, I'm not going to the Emmys. So that was a big anger thing for me this last weekend. And so I spoke out, and I don't, and I knew when I spoke out, it may hurt my chances to be at the Emmys. I took a day or two to think about it before I did anything, and carefully thought about what I wanted to say. I took notes. So everything I said on that in that video, I stand by. And I don't feel like I was crazy on that. I think I just told people what went down and how it felt and what's going on. So no. But it's a shame because I know you guys like my Emmy interviews. We were planning on going. Amanda wanted to come out to LA for her first Emmys, and so that didn't happen. And Tammy Ovey and I, everything. So no, so it's a sore spot. But yeah. Yes, you do. I do. I always do. I think my video, if you watch my video, I plainly explain everything that's gone down, how it's been, my relationship with the Emmys over the years. I'm an Emmy judge and voter. I kind of think I kind of lay it in that video. I lay it all down. I lay it all out. I think it's easy to understand. Like I said, 95% of the comments have been wonderful. So they're very supportive. So, but you gotta stand up for yourself sometimes. I've been in this business a long time. I've been in this business 17 years. There's times I am mistreated in this business. Yeah, take a look at it, Paul. I really explain. I lay it all out. Anybody will tell you who watch it. I lay it all out. What's going on? And like I said, I have a video coming out tomorrow that will give you a little more stuff, a little update. Um, and that'll be good. I think it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. Get a little more update. Because I'm gonna stay transparent. But like I said this morning, of some people, I am talking with the MEPR. That's all I can say at the moment. So it's good to say stuff. You have to defend yourself sometimes. You have to kind of go out there and you got to be an advocate for yourself. In this town, people do it all. You guys have no idea. You have no idea what goes on behind the scenes in this town, and what people do and don't do. So my shoulder, I need my shoulder. Have fun. I know. I know. I thank you, Bonnie. And I was well. Here's I'll tell you because you guys are my morning crowd because I'm losing money also. And I mentioned that in the video. I make money off the Emmy videos. I mean, because I post on my channel, they're monetized. We all do. Anybody who does it, we all do our thing. So I was like, okay, why I didn't do a video the first day, Miss Bonnie, because I would have been screaming and hollering and everything. Because I seriously, literally, I'm gonna lose money this month because you guys are taking this away from me. But also everybody else I know is going except for me. That felt weird also. And some folks only cover one show. I cover all four, five, six. I cover all the shows. So it's just really weird. But anyway, I said, no, James, think about what you want to say, make it thoughtful, and not just this, scream filled rant that's just shady all over the place. Just tell the truth. There's a couple things I did leave out, Bonnie, on purpose. I might say for a later date if something comes up, but I said no. I said let's just talk about. So all the fans kept asking me, "Are you going? Are you going? Are you going?" I would say, so I want them to know. I want you guys to know exactly the process and exactly what went down. And I did. I talked about both sides of it. We've had a great relationship all these years. I've always been invited. I've always gone. That's the whole thing. It's like this is a very shocking development the last couple of years. I even talked about COVID, the year in COVID, and going, I understood why they kept it really short, and like so I try to be well rounded, Bonnie, in my talk, so people can see that I'm not just being some angry bitch, but I'm just like that I am angry and not happy, but also I want to get to the bottom of this. I'm kind of like, why is this happening? And I did ask for clarification, and I still have not gotten it. So, because I don't want to apply again next year and get like, why am I getting, so that's the whole thing. So that's kind of and because I don't know, it's funny. Some folks have commented in my DMs or whatever, just like, it's because you're this, because you're that. What's crazy, Sherry, is Tony Moore, my chocolate twin, is into the traders. He knows all the folks over there. Speaking of Trishelle and Parvati and all those shows, he knows all of them. He's been going to the parties. He does the whole thing. He knows all of them. I don't watch traders, so that's not anything I watch. But I know it's getting better. Chriselle's my girl. She's gonna be on Neighbors, so that's all I know. That's the only thing I'm thinking about for her. But yes, I know she'll be in traders too. Give her, she's getting work. Homegirl's getting work. I love Chriselle. She's a homegirl. She is from Kentucky or whatever. She's a homegirl, and I just think I love her. I think she's great. But yes, Bonnie, thank you. I was very, I thought I'm gonna go that route first. Just more like, here's what's going on. This is what's disturbing to me. We just present that to you, and then that's it. And then if they and for me, if they watched it, which I think they did, I'm not sure. They're busy, so I don't think I have time to watch my shit. But I got an email almost right afterwards, not mentioning it, but it was like the timing was very interesting, to me. So, but my email just basically was like, I don't, they really can't get mad at me. They can, but they just so they got to go, well, James is wondering what happened. He's expressing his hurt. He's wondering what happened, and we had a great relationship before. The PR and I were great. We never had a problem before. So, so anyway, we will see. We will see. So somebody is. So I'm getting a text about something. So I'm answering something from Twitter X. Somebody said something like, okay, sorry, I had a little shady moment was coming through that I had to answer. Mm-hmm. But anyway, so yes, Tony's hilarious. He likes all those reality shows. I don't watch that stuff. I don't. I don't watch that stuff. I don't watch that stuff. I don't watch that stuff. I don't watch all that stuff. I watch some of his commentary because it's hilarious, Sherry. It was hilarious. Okay, back. I'm back. I was looking at that down there. Yes, look at that. So anyway, so yes. Um, but no, we're working on, like, what time is this? Guys, already 9:50, 60 more minutes. Okay, so I can only be on for like maybe another 20 minutes or so before I have to go already. So I missed. I love this. I love talking to you guys. I love this morning show. I got it. I'm gonna try to come on tomorrow morning too. I'm gonna. So I missed this. I missed this. I missed this. I missed this. So I'm very excited to um try to come back to you guys again in the mornings. I love waking up and it's kind of like, like I said, it's whatever outside and everything. We're all waking up. Some of us are already at work already. I like see I like seeing my names like Bonnie and Samantha and Beauty for Ashes, and you guys are my regulars. You guys come in here with me in the mornings. I'm missing some other people. I know I haven't been on in a while. I have no idea if um my notifications went out. I have no clue. I have no clue at all. I'll find out later when people go, I missed you. Oh my God, you were on. I'll get that later. Also, my black ladies in here, my ladies in here. Has anybody tried Beyonce's new hair care product, Cedric? What's it called? I gotta look at the thing again. What's it called? It's called Sacred. It's called Sacred. Anybody tried them yet? Tony Moore asked me, and I haven't tried it. I haven't tried it yet. So I try all the hair products for everybody, see if I like them or not. So I might try her Sacred. I haven't decided yet. I don't know anybody's tried it yet. I don't know anybody who's tried it yet. It's not really that expensive compared to other vanity brands that people have out. So the same pricing. It's not, I mean, it's the same as Tracy Ellis Ross or Taraji B. Henson. It's all the same pricing. But see, she didn't say hers is for curly, kinky, to coiled hair. It's for all hair apparently. Bye, Samantha. Thanks for coming through. Well, I might try it. If I do, of course, I'll do a video on it. I always do hair testing videos, but I just want to if anybody wants to try it or not yet. Not. This coffee's good. I gotta plug this in somewhere. So what else? What else is going on out there? I think I've talked for 67 minutes. I gave you all the details and everything. So what is going on out there for you guys? What's going on? I'll give the next like 15 minutes or so. You guys can ask me questions. So anything going on that's anything worth anything. I don't know. What else is going on out there? I don't know everything. But I know. So I can answer something really quick on there. You know me, 10 things at once. Let's see what's going on. Switch to Chrome to load your favorite sites. Thank you for the 12 likes. 15 people are watching. I totally will take that. Thank you very much. If you're watching later, hello. Thanks for watching later. Again, I have no idea if notifications went out or not because I haven't done this for so long that I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea. So I'm like, Oh, want coffee kick in. Get this coffee to kick in. Oh my goodness. this coffee to kick in. I can't believe we're in June. I can't believe it's already half the year. Half the year is done, kids. Done. It's like just no joke. It's done. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Let's see. So I'm copping all the soaps so far, on all three. I don't watch it on Days of Our Lives anymore, really. So I'm caught up on the soaps. So I'll be good this weekend so far. Is there anything else? Is there anything else? I had to lotion my arms. I think I'm done with this coffee. I had most of it already. That's good. Um, yeah, I have an interview today with a former. Well, it's not really with me. It's one of my associates who I'm going to be producing the interview with a guy from Little House on the Prairie. Remember that show? It'll be out on my channel, but it's not me doing it. And then tomorrow I have the press junket with Neighbors. They're going to let me know what time. I'm 17 hours behind them. I was like, I got to figure out what time. We were laughing. He's like, thanks for letting me know. I said, yes. I just want you to know I'm in LA. So I got to know when to be ready. So I'm very curious to see what happens. Um, all right. Let's see. All right. Well, I think I'll end it here. 71 minutes is good. It's my good bag, an hour and a half. I came back on. Thanks for everybody coming on. Sign up for the Zooms. They are underneath here. They are on all my channels. I released all the flyers. We have 4 Zooms this month, later this month. You want to try one, please. Sign up now. Get your spot. I know, Bonnie. It's been months. I mean, I know I've been on that much in the last couple months either, so it's been kind of crazy. I know. So I'm like, I'm gonna try to get back to my regularly scheduled programming. We're gonna try. Also, again, any donations to the JLJ Media Fund is always great. We will take them. I always got things I could do. I could use it for. As I'm trying to make money. I'm working on it, trying to make money. But thanks for watching the show. If you're watching it later, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribing. Most of you guys subscribe. You get a lot of subscribers. Thank you. Oh, dang. That's a really big car that just flew by my house. It was scary. Um, Everybody stay safe. Stay tuned to my channel. I got lots of videos coming out, stuff coming out, and I'll keep you posted on the Emmys as we move along. But everyone, take care of yourself.